What's up, passionate Pokemon players? I'm Ryan, and we're here for another episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. As you can see behind me and in front of me, I've got a bunch of Black Bolt White Flare to unbox. We're going to split this into 4 different videos. We're all doing ETB in each one. Then I will also, throw in a nice little bonus tin in each of these ETB ones. And then we'll do a binder collection as well. And these will all be split up over a few weeks. So this time, we're going to go ahead and get open this Black Bolt White Flare that I got from Cardboardia. All of this is from Cardboardia, in fact. But this one I had bought today, non-pre-order, so I had to do the little snippety snip of the packs. So we'll get into it. So I'll go over a couple cards that I want to go through, and then we'll jump right in to the polls. All right, we got the hit list up right here on the left-hand side, and I'm gonna say, all right, the Unova region is it's not my jam. I just don't know a lot about it. It's really after my generation. If you watch my channel, you know I'm really into the old school Pokemon, so I'm a little bit less excited for the Pokemon specifically in this set. But the fact that all of these Pokemon get an illustration rare makes me a lot more excited, right? So there are a bunch of them that there's some that I like and have kind of started to grow on me as I've gotten back into the hobby. And first off, we'll go with the Caracosta. I love turtles. Turtles and cows are my favorite animal. Turtles a little bit higher. So anytime we're going to see a turtle Pokemon, I'm going to probably like that bad boy. All right. Then next up is Dwebble. That's a really cool one to pull. I mean, it's just kind of a cute card. There's all kinds of really kind of cute cards that just look really nice that, you just want to add to my collection. And that's one of them. Clink is another one that's kind of grown on me. I've made a few decks with Clink. And, it's kind of a weird Pokemon. Like, you kind of think about it like, how did this exist before men started making machines? But this is Pokemon, okay? It don't make sense sometimes. All right, then next up, in terms of the SIRs from the Black Bolt set, is going to be the Zekrom EX. I mean, look at this. Oh, that is a pretty card. I really love like how the clouds in the sky are out there, just the blues and greens mixing and then lower. Just a really pretty card. I would love to pull this one. And then, of course, we've got the Victini. Now, this one is both in Black Bolt and White Flare. It looks exactly the same, except if you'll notice, there's a 171. I think it's 172 in the White Flare. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of these monocolor cards. That one's probably getting listed, but it's a hit, so we're going to get it. All right, and then, of course, we've got the Zekrom mono rare as well, the black. This one actually compared it to the other 3. The Victinian will also go through the Reshiram. It's probably the best looking one in my opinion, but there's that. All right, then next up is Durant. I mean, this card just goes hard. Like, look at that, it goes hard. You got he's like above the layer, and then you could kind of see underground where the layer is at. I like Durant, and we know last time we pulled that the one that's the continuous card, so that one was super cool. All right, so what else do we got? The Reshiram SIR, another just pretty card. I mean, they really did well with the 2 main Pokemons, Reshiram and Zekrom, in terms of the SIRs for them. And then another Pokemon I really like and has kind of started to grow on me is the Hydreigon EX. Another really nice card. It's just vivid, right? Just really vivid. I like that. And then finally on that is going to be the Reshiram mono color holo. I mean, it's really hard to make a mono white. I get that, but I don't know. Maybe it'll look better in person if I pull it. I'm not going to be mad if I get it. Of course, I want to pull it, but to me, it's just not an excellent looking card. All right, well, let's get into the actual pulls here, right? So here's the box. I'm not really going to show it too much. As I noted, it's got it's got the packs clip. So you'll see those, right? We've got the corners to prevent reselling, right? I was able to get one. So let's look at this. Here's the dice. Oh, I really like these. Black with the blue. These are my 2 favorite colors. Black and blue are. Now let's have a look at the promo. Another one's, I'm not like a big fan of Thundurus or any of these kind of weird, I don't know, weather elemental humanoid dudes. Let's go ahead and open this one up and we'll see what the dividers look like, because why not? Okay, and then Reshiram will be our first to hit us on the Lazy Susan. Alright. Get this stuff out of my way. So here's what the dividers look like. So a little bit back to kind of basics on them. I think like the last few sets I've really liked what they've done with them. I mean, these are nice. They've got a nice gloss to them. Got kind of front and back looking mostly the same. You know, they're solid, no complaints. This time in terms of energy, I do like the energy in these ones. You could kind of see it there through the shade, but it's kind of like a, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it, but cool. And then there's the sleeves over there, solid. All right, now let's do what we all came here for, opening the packs. Right, get this out of here. I just went right into it. Usually I'll kind of clear out my space, but we didn't do that this time. All right, so we've got a total of 9 packs from there. So as you see, got the little clip there, but of course I don't know what the heck is in them. So that one just ripped right off. All right, we're gonna get any first pack magic this time. We're about to find out. All right. Oh, I'm already spoiling it. There is an EX in there. I like that research, to be honest. We got the Emolga, another research, and we got a Genesect. We'll throw them in there. A little bit better of a look there at the energy. Looks cool. There's actually some cool hollow energies. That's what I really want to get, is the hollows, because those look really nice. As always, I don't know which ones. I got to see what these look like in person. But I really was a big fan of the prismatic ones. I liked those. Were probably my favorites from recently, but we'll see how these ones look when we get them. Energy Coin, Thunderous. There's one. No, that one's not a hollow. It looks kind of nice though. I'll tell you that. It's not a hollow, but it looks nice. Okay. Where did I put my other ones? All right, let's go on. Let's move on. Oh, that's what I did. They're right here. Oh, okay. You know what's cool though is the hollows in general. Look at that. I like that hollow pattern. It's kind of like a broken one in there. Did I get that on the first? I just skipped it. All right. Anyway, let's keep it moving here. These special sets are always rough because you can only get the, you know, there's not like booster boxes to guarantee you some good hits. So you really never know what the heck you're going to get, you know. Sometimes you get a bunch of hits and sometimes you don't really get any hits in these ETBs. So there's a Caracosta, which I wanted. Now this one I really like. I really like this energy. They've got like kind of, they feel a little bit more glossy, the energies do, than usual. I don't know if it's just me, but they got a little bit of a sheen to them. All right. Caracosta, cool. Alright, what is next? And we're going to end each of these 3 ETB videos that I'm going to do. We're going to end those with two bonus packs, which are going to be from the tins. Okay, look at that. That's kind of a hit. Nice little Pokeball card. Look at that. Yeah. Definitely got a nice little sheen to them. Alright. We got a Pokegear. Oh, and look at that. Oh, Meloetta. Full art. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we'll throw that one on. Yeah, I'm actually liking these energies. I feel like these energies are ones that like might be like for like this era, Scarlet and Violet era non-hollows, you know, they may be in kind of what's used, you know, in the future is kind of like retro-y. That's what they've got. They've got like kind of a retro-y look to them, in my opinion. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Alright, so moving on. Before I drop some stuff at the end of my desk. Alright, we got a Servine, an Axew, Snivy. I see a hollow. It's gonna be hard to tell. Ooh, it's a Krokorok. Oh, a nice full art illustration rare. That's a pretty one. I almost put Sandile on there on my hit list, but he like just missed the cut. He just missed it. I like the card itself. I'm not a huge like fan of Sandile as a Pokemon. Not that I don't like him, but the card looked really nice, and that's a really nice one too. The Krokorok one. All right. So, you know, this is a pretty good ETB so far. We got a full art, and we've got like that Pokeball holo, and then we got whatever else. Research. Oh, another Pokeball holo. Cool. Are there Ultra Balls in this one too? I don't know. I'm gonna put that one over here. All right, Landorus. Oh, and look, there's our first holo. See, these look really cool. I really like the holo pattern on them. That's nice. Okay, cool. We'll put that one over here. All right, so far so good. All right, we got 3 packs left before our bonus. So 6 done from the ETB. Nothing off the hit list yet, which I actually don't have up, which is fine. I'll leave them off for you. You guys can't see it as in many of my unboxings. We got another EX in there. I think it's just a basic one. That Fennel's actually a good one. Tranquil, Tynamo, Curum. Alright, Solid, Curum EX. Okay, two left from the ETB. What do we got here? I will never forget. I don't know if I've ever pulled, like, I know in last week's video, look, this one's got like an ink stain on it. In last week's video we did that crazy box and pulled some from the tin, but it wasn't like the original cards from that tin. I don't know if I've ever opened an actual like tin on here. And something I should mention is my Charizard EX from Paldean Fates, right? I pulled that one from a tin. 2 packs. I pulled a Charizard EX at Cardboardia right before locals, and that was some good times there. Alright. Ooh, an air balloon. Let's go. Panpour. Cool little holo there. We'll put him over here. Alright. So that will... Ooh, okay. I was about to say that'll do it, but we got a nice electric energy. Yeah, these are cool. I'm a fan. These actually... I kind of hate to admit it, but not really. I kind of like them more than the prismatic ones. They're just really nice. All right, so let's grab one of these tins now. I'm just gonna grab any random one. We're gonna get this one. I don't even know what that Pokemon is. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Is it like love? No, I'm not even gonna try. Oh, look, it's gonna say what it is. It is Alomomola. Right. Alomomola. Okay. There's so many Pokemon, y'all. I don't know. Give me anything from the first 250. I'm gonna know it. I used to know the whole Pokerap by heart. Alright, so now this one is our white flare pack. Let's save that one because we've been doing the black bolt. So we'll do a black bolt. See if we get that. We'll finish off the black bolt, and then we'll move into our one white flare pack. And just as we do that, know that next week we'll be opening the white flare ETB. Okay, anything? Ooh, look at that! We are getting hits. So Larvesta, Caracosta again. Let's put it over the EX. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. Getting illustration rare out of our box. Out of, this is gonna be 11 total packs out of 10 packs. So we did good. And there's one more. So is there gonna be anything? Here's our first white flare packs. Beldors, Willis. All right, nothing there. We got the Archeops. I can't get over these holos. Yeah, they're finishing off the Scarlet and Violet era with a bang, and we're finishing it off with a bang too. So far, I mean, no SIRs, which obviously, you know, you want that, but with these pulls, I'm not going to complain at all. I think this was pretty good box there. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Hawks Pokemon Nest. Hope you enjoyed those pulls. Not bad at all. We got quite a few illustration rare Pokemon. We've still got plenty more. That was only part 1. We got 4 more at least here, if not more. Actually, there's going to be plenty more because I still have booster boxes and sticker collections also pre-ordered. So we got plenty of Black Bolt and White Flare content coming for you all. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more of these, you don't want to miss when these drop. You want to see right away what the heck I'm pulling. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of the Hawk's Nest. We're a fearless flock of fabulous folks who love to do what we love. I love pulling Pokemon. Make sure you stay tuned too. We've got plenty of decks that we're going to be making with this collection here with this set. But make sure you stay tuned for next week. We're going to open up the White Flare ETB. But until then, we'll see you next time.